Hello there, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for taking the time to join the analytics webinar for today. My name is Andre, and accompanied by me is Krish, our product manager for Manage Engine. So we will be your hosts for this morning for the webinar. So let's get started. Sweet. Cool. So what exactly is Manage Engine? I'm sure most of you are aware of who Manage Engine is. So Manage Engine is one of the many subsidiaries of Zoho Corp, which is a billion-dollar organization. As well as that, there are also other subsidiaries such as Zoho that focuses on applications for business, and WebNMS that focuses on IoT enterprise solutions. But when it comes to Manage Engine, we focus on IT service management solutions, and we have been operating for more than 20 years. So the Manage Engine New Zealand team, which is Chris, I, and Drew, who I'm going to introduce in the next slide, our full team, we are part of Soft Solutions, which is an proudly owned New Zealand-based and owned exclusive Manage Engine distributor since 1995. So over here we have a brief of our team. So in the middle is myself, Andre. I am the enterprise sales support. So I'm responsible for being the first point of contact with our customers, as well as providing quotations and also conducting product demonstrations for our customers. To the left, we have Drew, who is our Manage Engine business manager. So he covers the commercial side of things. So if you're ever down for a free coffee shout and would love to talk about Manage Engine, he's your guy. And finally, we have Krish, who is our product manager. So he's our technical consultant when it comes to Manage Engine. He provides mentorship as well as training for our customers to ensure that they're using the solutions to the full potential. So over here we have our agenda for today. We will begin with an introduction on Analytics Plus, followed by the key features, which will be carried out by Krish. So he'll go through some of the features that are available with Analytics Plus, especially the new features that have been added with version 5.0. Followed by that will be a product demonstration carried out by myself. So I'll be focusing on the integrations that are available with Analytics Plus, such as with Service Desk Plus and Desktop Central, just to give you a feel of what the solution looks like. And finally, to close off the webinar, we'll have a Q&A where you can speak with the where you can question and ask us any queries you may have regarding Analytics Plus. Sweet. So passing you on to Krish to take over for the introduction and highlights of the key features of Analytics Plus.
Thanks a lot, Andre. Team, hope everyone can hear us. If you guys can hear us, please update on the chat. And a small privacy update, this particular webinar is getting recorded as well. So we will be able to share this presentation link with you guys after this webinar is over. Thanks for the good introduction, Andre. Hope all can hear us, and all participants have a chat window available. So if you guys need to ask any questions, please feel free to raise any questions in the chat as well. So we should be able to answer accordingly. All right. Let's get started with why advanced analytics, because advanced analytics, the solution is available with Manage Engine for quite some time. So because with various solutions across and managing comprehensive IT management, Manage Engine, the company itself, they wanted a smart business insight tool, advanced analytics, to understand how their programs, products are performing. So that's how the analytics solution's born. So we have this tool available as an on-premises solution for a customer who wanted the whole data to be protected, have it in their own environment. We can have it as an on-premises advanced analytics solution. Comes as a package tool with Postgres database in the backend. If you guys wanted, you can also have it in your SQL database environment. So one is the on-premises module that's available. And today's webinar is all about the launch of version 5, which means both our on-premises solution as well as the cloud-based analytics solution from Manage Engine Servo are at par with each other. So all the features, benefits, the integrations are more or less at par with each other. And we get out-of-box insights, out-of-box dashboards, reports from the tool itself. And the best part is Manage Engine introduced something called Zoho ZIA, Zoho Insights. So what it does is Zoho Artificial Intelligence. What it does is it helps in uh, looking through the data and provide us appropriate reports, builds dashboard, builds chart for us. So simply how easy it's going to be when we have a virtual assistant and we can ask it, hey, Zia, can you build a report on the report for this quarter's KRA KPI for our team, for our service desk team. Zia can do that for you, where we can have a look at it, how it's going to help. So what the benefits is makes faster decisions. So we should be able to get a good insights, though all our tools, all Manage Engine solutions have appropriate reports module built into it, but advanced analytics sits on top of it and gets a lot more insights, whatever is out of box based on the global customer requirements. All those reports and dashboards are built out of box and gives a lot more, make it easier for a user, and also sharing and collaborating such insights with our stakeholders of organization. And the best benefit is about connecting any data sources. So there is no restriction. So based on the application licenses, we can connect multiple data sources across. It can be our on-premises databases, or it can be a cloud databases, or it can be a business applications, or other Manage Engine solutions, or any other data. You can simply, if you have a raw data, just copy and paste it. You should be able to get an insights or reports built out of box. And also blending the multiple data, blend the data from multiple IT applications. So it's going to be a specific analytics job to go sit, drill down the analysis, get insights from multiple data sources, put it all together, and building a report. It's a cumbersome job, where our solution does it for you. Also easily share and collaborate in real time with your peers, other stakeholders in the organization. Andre, can you move on? So the key features that we're going to look in is about the augmented analytics, predictive analysis, how our application helps in predicting the forecast, predicting the capacity and other details, and the ways of data import options, integrations, possible integrations that are available with the tool, and how the data, how we can blend the data from multiple data sources, and the advanced options available in our analytics tool, and how visually, visual analysis, like pretty much look and feel and change the way you want to change the chart types, and get the verbose based on the objective. Say it's a meeting, or if it's going to be a business reviews, or annual reviews, or a quarterly reviews, or half-yearly reviews, you can get appropriate data insights from the application tool. And collaboration, then we are going to look into the mobile analytics part, because the tool also have a mobile app available in both Android and Apple. So we can very well download the analytics app and then connect to your server, whether it's on premises or cloud, and you get your insights handy on the globe. So what's augmented analytics? Uh, I believe we might have noticed that we might have to write a query to get a specific report as such. And during in the augmented analytics, what it does is it's all out of box. We don't have to write a code as such or write a query as such. It's all built in. Drag and drop, something similar to a pivot table that we do it in the Excel charts. Just drag and drop the appropriate necessary fields. As once you have integrated the application with any other business application, the whole table schema get adopted to our application. So it's simple drag and drop how you want to build your dashboards and reports. And the application does have an adaptive learning and automatically analyzes the existing data and suggest, hey, these are all the recommended dashboards and reports. So we can simply just 2 clicks, 3 clicks, you get all your reports available, handy, ready to go. Yep. In terms of predictive analysis, the forecasting requirements, and uh, so say for example, I'll give a use case. So you guys are using a service desk application or any of your help desk solutions with an asset management tool. So you will have certain assets in store. The way it's managed, based on the report, the application get integrated with that help desk solution or your asset management solution, and get the appropriate resources that's needed based on the activity. So we have an ability to forecast what's the current trend, time chart analysis. Then you can plan your IT asset expenditures based on how the assets is using. During the demo, we can quickly show how a specific integration with a service desk or a desktop central to manage your service requirement or a request management or your endpoint management and security or any other data sources, how it can be managed. And also you can update your security and other details, because we need to slice and dice the data. That's where a lot of intelligence involved, where our solution helps in automatically assist in predicting the analysis. And also the best part is about what if analysis, which we're going to cover in detail in the next slides. uh, in terms of the data sources, I've already given a brief idea about it. As you guys can see, these are all quite common known sources where our application can integrate with. This is not the limit. We can integrate with literally any data sources, and we also have a manual way of importing the data as well. Say it's your local database, which we will show it in the demonstration as well. So it can be your local database or any other data sources we can integrate to our application workspaces. Sharing and collaboration plays a critical role. So yes, we have the data, we have applications integrated, we got the insights out of box. So yes, we have all the reports and everything is there handy, unless otherwise we put it in a presentation as we are showing it in this webinar. We need to share it, and we need to work with our other stakeholders or other department people in the organization needs to look into that specific data so that we can collectively take an insightful decision. Say as simple as a particular technology upgrade in an organization, we need to analyze what's happening, what is the current trend, how we are utilizing it, what's the benefit of the new solution that we're going to deploy. So all those insights, we got to slice and dice it and get those insightful details, meaningful insights, so we can grab those details and then share it appropriately with the corresponding user. The key critical point that I would like to highlight is about the security. When we share such confidential data or such reports with your colleagues or your auditors or your staff in the organization or the third-party vendors or other people in the that you work with, you can apply a password and that can be encrypted, and you can share it with a specific access, and they can view the dashboard. You can provide appropriate access control when you're sharing and collaborating with the workers. And we have widgets available as well, so pretty much we can update it on the intranet or your internet. So data blending is quite interesting part. It's really hard to blend data from multiple sources unless otherwise we have a data scientist or a engineer or an expert they're hired in an organization who needs to understand different data elements from multiple data applications and then blend it all together, see how we can work with, and then get an insightful. So if you have multiple data sources, say here what we displayed is about our service desk, a support center, which is a customer facing tool, or a op manager network monitoring tool, or an application full stack monitoring tool, or a service desk. So what it does is it integrates with multiple data sources. This from the native manage engine solutions. Likewise, on the left side, if you guys see, it also integrates with various other business applications that an organization using. So when we have multiple data sources integrated, then the application adds a code-free module that helps in creating a blended, blending the data and get a specific reports out of it. So in that way, we can use those reports on the dashboard, then share it, have a organization level insights across multiple applications or business applications that we're using. In terms of advanced features as such, we've already covered the automatic report creation. So based on the data that has been imported, say it can be as simple as a raw data from a raw data exported from a particular business application, say your Salesforce data or your ERP data. So you got a raw data dump. Just import those raw data, dump into the application. It senses the data, and then it automatically helps in creating those reports, by default. And then we can leverage. It's easy to modify any reports and customize it the way we wanted it for our organization. And also the historical data research is supported by the tool, and we have an ability to create an alert and also schedule any such reports on a particular frequency as well. And the smart bot Zia, uh, you know, eh, what it does is it helps. We can ask Zia, hey, can you build a report on Andre on number of customer activities that he get involved last month. The application has an ability to build based on his interaction using the tool that's integrated with the application, and then it builds a report for us. So that's where the smart bot Zia answers and insight comes in handy. So visual analysis, which we covered on a very high level, but here you can see the specific points. It's simple drag and drop, not too much of hassles. We don't need to write a code. And by looking at the report based on the number of reports that's available, widgets that's available, we can slice and dice, create our own custom dashboard. So it's visually appealing, and I believe you guys might be waiting for the demo. Chris, you're talking too much about the presentation, but we can actually jump into the application and we can have a look at the application visual analysis, how it helps with various different data sources as well. So mobile analytics, as I told you, like I installed it in my mobile app. So where I have an analytics solution that's integrated with different sources, I always use this advanced analytics tool. As you guys can see in my phone, I have this application, and also I have secondary authentication enabled, and you can see all the work spaces that's integrated with the tool. And say if I wanted to check a particular report, I have an ability to click on the reports from here directly from the application, and that should be able to build and show the report for us. And this report can be easily shared and collaborated. So I'm just showing a specific report that's getting built. So it's connecting, and it's loading up the data right now, and it's building up the data. Here we go. We get the insights, and works in multiple ways as well. So it's much easier to do it in the mobile app as well. And we can see multiple charts, geolocations, and if I wanted to drill down, I can click on this data and I can check what it is. So you can see the percentage and other details that's available. And it helps. So as an executive, if when we are on a fly, when we are running for a meeting, or when we wanted to quickly check how things are happening, say it's a production manager or a service delivery manager, just wanted to make sure his team are actively, or they are on a high productive mode, and you wanted to quickly get insights for a meeting, you can easily pick those verbose details from the Zia insights as well. Yes, let's move on, Andre. So integration, the application has out-of-box integration and has a REST API options available. So it integrates with multiple business apps, as you see it on the left side, and also it has tight integration with various other manage engine solutions. So where we can get more advanced reporting from than the existing report module that you already have it. Yep.
Cool. Thanks for that, Krish. So those were the features that are available with Analytics Plus. So now we'll get straight into the demo and see what it's like. Let me know. Cool. You can see my screen. So this is what Analytics Plus looks like. So firstly, this is the integration that is available when you integrate Analytics Plus with Service Desk Plus. So first we have the Explorer page. This is where we have a list of all the dashboards. So dashboards is a single canvas with multiple reports on it. And then we have reports where we have up to 40 charts to choose from in Analytics Plus. And we have data, which is pretty much kind of like Excel, where we have tables of data. So you can look at different views with Analytics Plus. If you wanted to see the related view, you can see data that is related to each other. But you also have my favorite view, which is types. So you can look at your data categorized by the type of data representation it is. So we see there's a category for tables, query tables, charts, pivots, summary views, and dashboards. So now let's get into an example of a dashboard that you would use when you integrate Analytics Plus with Service Desk Plus. So as the CIO, you may have certain metrics that you would want to look at. So the convenience of having a dashboard for yourself is that you have all the metrics that you need on a single page. So you don't waste time having to navigate from one source to another to obtain this data. So over here, we have an overview of unsatisfied customers, average costs, major outage, backlogs, active ticks, and also some other graphs which can be very useful for a CIO. So a cool feature we have with Analytics Plus is, suppose we wanted, currently we have a vertical stacked bar graph for the areas with highest customer dissatisfaction. Possibly we want to look at it with just a standard vertical bar chart. With just a click of a button, the chart changes within seconds and you're able to view the data how you like it. On top of that, you can also share these dashboards through email or as a PDF, and you also have more options to add a theme and add comments if you'd like as well. You can also export it as an HTML, PDF, or as well as a template. So let's have a look at another dashboard which would be beneficial. Suppose you want to see SLAs, how well your techs are achieving their SLAs as well as violating their SLAs. So in this case, again, we have an overview on the top. You can see the SLAs for June are 100%, whereas for the whole of the year in 2019, it is 99%. Then we also have some very beneficial metrics such as SLA deviation, SLA violation by category, as well as requests that are potentially could result in SLA violations. So able to identify them early. As well as that, if you're wanting to search by particular department or by a tech group, or by technicians, or even set the time period. Suppose you wanted to see it for the previous year, this can be changed on the dashboard screen itself. So let's have a look at an example of a report. So a beneficial report to have is understanding the average resolution time by site. So this is where you would have, in this case, we can see all our sites and we can see the average resolution time in the number of days. Suppose we wanted to see it in a pie chart. Again, with just a click of a button, it will change into a pie chart and we can view it this way. If we were wanting to see the raw data behind this, we can click underlying data, the option over here on the left, where we'd get the raw data, and pretty much like an Excel style format, we have a table of all the data that's logged in here. Again, we have data where you can view all the data here, and also another feature which Chris was talking about was Zia. So now let's see, we have a graph here. Maybe get one with some data in there.
Oh, we can pick it up from the CIO dashboard directly.
Ah, yes, sure, we can do that. So we have areas with highest customer dissatisfaction, and we would like to get some insights on it. But so unfortunately, since this is a demo website, we're unable to show it. But if you would like to know more about Zia and how it can be achieved, we can organize a one-on-one demo where we can show how these insights can be created. Now let me show you an example of integration that is available with Desktop Central. So over here, we have integration with Desktop Central. Here we can see a list, again, the Explorer page, very similar to how it was in Service Desk Plus. We have a list of all our dashboards, reports, and our raw data. So Desktop Central is our unified endpoint management solution. This focuses on patch management, software management, OS deployment, mobile device management, and more. So when you integrate Analytics Plus with Desktop Central, you get reports out of box where you can view certain metrics. So as an administrator over here, we have an administrator view where you can view certain metrics related to Desktop Central all in one page. Again, also very highly customizable. You can arrange the dashboard however you like, arrange it the way you like, exactly how the customer wants it. Now let's have a look at a report as well. A beneficial report to have is computers by health status. So just to understand which computers are highly vulnerable, healthy, or vulnerable. Over here, we can see the percentage of computers. If we would like to see more in detail which computers in particular, simply just click it and we'd have the details with the computer ID relating to its health status. Now, let me show you, if I'm able to show you how we create a report. Suppose we're creating just a normal project report, right? On when integrated with Service Desk Plus. So we choose our base table and we want to see a list of all our projects and the type of project they are. So simply, it's just the drag and drop feature, very easy to use. You do not need any technical expertise. So over here, we want the project type. Simply drag it to the x-axis. And then if we'd want the project title, we'd put it here. As well as, suppose you wanted to know the priority, you can put it inside the table and simply with a click of a button, you generate your graph. And over here, we can see a list of all the projects that are associated with communication, hardware management, project management, software, and user management. So these are the different types we have, Whereas here, these are the different projects we have. And also in the table itself, we have the priority of the project. So essentially, that is pretty much what Analytics Plus can achieve. There's definitely more to it, but if you would like to know more, you can easily contact us and organize a one-on-one demo on Analytics Plus, and we would be happy to assist. Now passing you back to Krish, where he's gonna assist with any Q&As you may have regarding Analytics Plus. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Andre. Thank you. So we have quite a lot of participants available right now. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, or you guys can put it in chat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a try. So unmute everyone and see if you can enable the Q&A. Sweet. Any questions from the audience? I'm more than happy to answer. If not, we are always available via, you can reach out to sales@manageengine.co.nz, or you guys might have our signature emails, Andre's or Dhruv's email contact details are available. So reach out to SoftSol Manage Engine team, and we should be able to provide one-on-one demonstrations or any consulting or any assistance with our Manage Engine tool sets. We should be able to help. Any questions from the team so far? Sweet, looks like there's no other questions. Or we can wind up then. So feel free to reach out to us like sales@manageengine.co.nz, and you can write us an email directly, or you can reach out to our direct contact numbers by reaching out to Soft Solutions Manage Engine team. We should be able to help. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Thanks for joining this webinar. Hope this session was helpful. And I believe we should be able to help with your analytics journey and any analytics requirement. We should be able to assist and help further. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Have a good day then. See ya.
Thanks, everyone. See ya.